Welcome then, everybody. Crystal Palace are welcomed to Stamford Bridge to play Chelsea in the Westie TV Charity Cup. What a brilliant game this could be. And well, Chelsea are looking to try and claw back some points after they defeat Manchester City on Matchday 1. Crystal Palace also looking to claw back points and maybe shock and make an away surprise here at Stamford Bridge tonight. What a setting for the first Westie TV Charity Cup match at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, the world champions. Moises Caicedo takes the captain's armband tonight, unusual for him, over Enzo Fernandez. Jorgensen, Cucurella, Colwell, Chalobah and Gusto. Fernandez and Caicedo in the midfield with Sancho, Palmer, Neto as the forward three, with Nkunku up front as the lone forward. Well, Chelsea are the now reigning world champions. They won the FIFA Club World Cup a few weeks ago in excellent style against Paris Saint-Germain. A 3-0 win at the MetLife was a brilliant one to watch. Palace, though, FA Cup winners under Oliver Glasner, and he knows a bit of success at the biggest games, the biggest levels. Mark Guehi takes the captain's armband once again. Dean Henderson in the net once more. Mitchell, Maxence Lacroix, Munoz, Guehi and Richards at the back five. Lerma, Hughes in the midfield with Eze, Mateta and Sarr, the usual front three for Crystal Palace. Well, Cole Palmer scored twice in the final in the United States a few weeks ago. And Palace kick us off then to kick off Matchday 2 in the Charity Cup. Well, Palace already looking for a good start. Sancho, Christopher Nkunku, Pedro Neto, brought forward. Nkunku, Sancho! Great save, Henderson. Both former Manchester United teammates, Dean Henderson and Jadon Sancho. Only for a short while, but still absolutely part of that famous Ole Gunnar Solskjaer side that had a good first start and then dropped off. Oh, Sancho again, this time wider. Well, I think he was almost shrugged off by Chris Richards at the back there. Ball forward from Henderson, trying to find Sarr on the far side. Former Watford man, he knows a bit about London and big London games. It's Watford down in the Championship, so Will Hughes knocked off the ball by his fellow defensive midfield compatriot Enzo Fernandez. Keep an eye on Cole Palmer tonight. There he is in the middle. The goal and assist maybe about him, and well, tries the shot there but blocked. Jefferson Lerma brought all the way forward and trying to find Ismail Sarr, but can't quite get in the way of Jorgensen. Jorgensen was part of that starting 11 that played the Conference League final against Real Betis. Pedro Neto brought forward to Christopher Nkunku again. Shrugged off by Lacroix and Hughes now forward. Mateta, Cucurella forward. Cole Palmer. Christopher Nkunku. Guehi. Nkunku! Oh, it's wide. It was a poor clearance in the first place from the Palace defence, but And the Frenchman almost had. Oh, it's whiskers away from being on target. Mark Guay would consider himself a lucky boy. Henderson with a goal kick, brought forward to Richards. Colwell heads down. Sancho takes the ball quite neatly. Jadon Sancho, of course, still on a loan from Manchester United. Has rejected the permanent contract at Chelsea. Ball forward to Palmer. Neto, great save, Henderson. That's an outstanding stop from Dean Henderson. And what he's had to change direction the last minute, but what a save that is. I have to say that's outstanding. Neto. Wide out, here's Sancho again. Cannons off Lerma. Hughes on the chase. And Hughes does get the ball back. Trying to find a passing option. Finds Sarr on the right. Lovely ball over to Sarr. But now, who does he have as options? Great save. Jorgensen, full stretch to deny. Corner then for Palace. Right in front of the away fans. Knocked down, and Casella didn't get there quite enough. It was, I think it was Sarr again. Trying to get on the end of it. Pedro Neto once more. Gusto. Palmer brought forward to Neto again. Here's Neto. Trying to get there, Mitchell right in the way. Another corner for Chelsea. Whipped in, headed clear. Mitchell, Neto at the end of it. Laquaga clears away, and Few tumbles in the box, but it's okay. Oh, Eza, brilliant play from Eza. Neto. Nkunku, Sancho saved by Henderson again. It's been a tale of two keepers this first half. It's been absolutely extraordinary. Lerma. Colwell knocked down for Neto. Brought forward to Christian Nkunku again. Palmer trying to get the ball on the half turn, but can't quite get there. Half time at the break then. Here we go. Tale of two keepers. Henderson and Jorgensen. But Cole Palmer hasn't really been at the races, as a lot of fans might expect. At the half time break then. Chelsea 0, Crystal Palace 0. Second half underway then. Chelsea with a lot to do. And Palace probably gone by Fred, and almost Neto got in that ball again. Mitchell forward. Mateta. Also, Mateta's not really been in the game either. We were saying at the end of the first half, Palmer wasn't really there. Haven't really heard about Jean-Philippe Mateta. Linked with some big European clubs over the summer transfer window, but he's not really been making the move. Looks like he will stay with Palace, despite their demotion to the Conference League, which they're taken to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. We'll see how that comes out in the next couple of weeks. Obviously they've got to do it soon before qualifying round does kick off. And Jorgensen, Henderson with a great save. And both keepers have been fantastic. You can't tell which is which. Enzo forward now for Nkunku. Trying to find the gap and waiting quite a long time. Cole Palmer. Palmer. Lacroix gets in the way again. Hughes. Forward to Munoz. Enzo Fernandez down. Sancho, tricky feet, brilliant feet. Christopher Nkunku again. Palmer. What an outstanding ball that is to Neto. Didn't come anything off it though, unfortunately for Chelsea. Palace seem to be defending well. This back five is working. Eza. Mateta. Oh, and it was Sarr across the face of the goal and got away from it just a little bit. Well, 19 for 20. That can only mean one thing for Crystal Palace. Adam Wharton comes on for Will Hughes. Really controlled the game, Will Hughes, in this first half, this first 70 minutes. 20 still to go, 20 still to play. Munoz picking the ball off Sancho. Not to be too clever, and Sarr's gone in right on the back of Cucurella, and he will bring that back for a yellow. After the draw in Manchester last night, you might be wondering how a draw here will affect the group. It means 4 points each for the Manchester clubs. Daichi Kamada comes on for Jefferson Lerma. 4 points each for the Manchester clubs, and these two teams will both be on one. Palace have to travel to City. Ball knocked in. Sarr! Oh, on the end of it. No one on the end of it at the end. Adam Wharton couldn't get there. Well, Enzo Maresca, now the first world champion coach at the FIFA Club World Cup. Formerly Pep Guardiola's understudy at Manchester City. Went on to Leicester, won the title in the Championship there. Took forward Chelsea last season in a Conference League and a Club World Cup to add to it. And dare I say, he might be becoming one of the best managers in the game. "15 minutes left to play here at Stamford Bridge, and here's Palace on the ball. Ball forward, looking for Sarr, shoving the back from Colwill. Palmer. Play to Neto. Nkunku again. Palmer to Malagusto. Henderson goes down low and takes the ball away off Sancho. Just under 10 to play. It's been a very respectful game this today between these two sides. Chances have come, but the keepers have been absolutely on form and excellent. Malagusto. Caicedo. Palmer. Adam Wharton. Chelsea on the last maybe counter-attack of the game. Cole Palmer. Palmer hits one! Henderson's Loves take it quite nicely. 2 minutes of added. I think Henderson's trying to play for a point. Might not be able to though. Caicedo forward to Nkunku. Palace. Hold out then. Here at Stamford Bridge. 0-0 the scoreline. A point shared in the Charity Cup. 2 clean sheets apiece. But final score here. Chelsea 0. Crystal Palace 0.